Hey guys, Annika, welcome to my Channika. So today I'm going to be doing a March Shits and Hits video. I already filmed this video, but I was watching it back and I was like, wow, I really want to die in this video because it was like 1 in the morning and I knew that if I didn't film it, I wasn't going to film it again, and here we are now. So yes, I am wearing a onesie, the unicorn onesie, because I'm cringy. I gotta say, it's Saturday and I just like took a shower and now I'm filming a video. Like, those are two things that kind of take a lot of energy from me, so the least that I should be able to do is wear a onesie. Anyways, I do have more things that I liked this month than things that I hated, which is kind of unfortunate for me because I'm a pessimistic son of a bitch and I love hearing what people hate, because like when people are like, I really like this, I'm like, yes, but what didn't you like about it? Also, I tried to wear the majority of these things on my face today. I think I'm wearing everything that I mentioned on my face today. So the first thing that I really like this month is the Nivea Men's Post Shave Balm. This is like discovered by Nikki Tutorials as a primer. I don't know what made her think, maybe a post shave balm would be a really good primer, but this is a really fucking good primer. When I first bought it, I was kind of unsure, and I tried it out and I didn't really know what it does, but now I do. I swear, I know what I'm talking about. So this is a really tacky primer. I can't feel it now because I'm wearing foundation, obviously, but it really holds on to your foundation for dear life. And honestly, this is actually a really good foundation day. Granted, I am wearing a really nice foundation. I'm wearing the Maybelline Matte and Poreless, but I just feel like I've had foundations, I really like them, and then I try it with like a really shitty primer, and I'm gonna be like, fuck, well, now I'm fucked up. Plus, this is so fucking cheap. It's like, girl, I really like my Smashbox primer, but this is so much better. Granted, they do different things, but this is so good. I love this. If you're gonna buy one thing from this video, girl, I just exhaled so much that I like snot came out of my nose. Hi, I'm Annika. I'm fucking gross. A primer that I didn't really like this month is actually the NYX Soft Focus. This is like a primer that comes in a little compact. I've used it 6 times and I've hit pan. And you guys know that I love hitting pan on things. It makes me feel like the money that I paid, like I spent good money on it and I got my use out of it. But I've used this 6 times and I've hit pan on it because I literally have to use so much of it every time I use it, which is why I don't think it's worth the price. It's $10. I've used it less than 6 times. As I've mentioned, literally 5 times. I've used it less than 6 motherfucking times, and I hit goddamn pan on it. A powder that I've been really liking this month is the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. I've mentioned that the packaging is trash because it is. It's just kind of like a plastic lid, and let me show you. There's a hole right here because I dropped it. I didn't really drop it. I was just like using it and I put it down and it kind of landed on its side. Anyways, this is a really good powder despite the fact that the packaging is absolute trash. I got mine from Ulta. It's only like $5 or $6, which again is a really nice price. I have mine in the shade 001 translucent or transparent, and I think this just does a really good job of setting my face and my under eyes. I'm not wearing this under my under eyes because of a concealer that I was trying that claimed that you didn't need to set it, and I think that you need to set it because it is creasing underneath my eyes. I did use this on my face and I think that it makes it look really flawless. So yeah. A highlighter that I really didn't like this month. I'm kind of feeling like I'm offending my religion by saying this because this brand makes some of my favorite highlighters. Granted, I've only tried 2, but they were pretty good. This is the BECCA Prismatic Amethyst Shimmering Skin Perfector, and I love how BECCA is kind of broadening their horizons to like cater to people who are like super edgy and only use holographic highlighters. And this is a really nice highlighter, yes. The only thing that I really don't like about it is the way that it smells. You can't smell it like from here. You stick your nose up to it like here. I can't even explain what it smells like. It smells like fucking blood. Yeah, it just smells like iron and like a bunch of kind of like minerals that you would find in blood. How do I know this? Because I'm a fucking murderer. This wouldn't typically bother me. I don't care how the Kylie Royal Peach palette smells. Everybody always complains about it. You can't smell it unless you stick your nose up to it and it doesn't linger on your eyes, so it's fine. The reason why I hate this is because I never use it, because whenever I'm putting it on my nose with my brush, I can smell it and it turns me off from it so fucking much. If you don't have a sensitive nose, I don't think I have a sensitive nose. If you're sick the majority of the year, then go for this. this. A highlighter that I really did like this month that I'm actually wearing right now. I know, it's like fucking glowy as shit. This is the Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter in the shade Peach Light. Guys, this is drugstore. I'm so happy. I did get this from Ulta. I'm pretty sure in like England this is a drugstore product. I got this for like $6, I think. I will put all the prices down below. It kind of looks like a vagina, but as I'm working my way into it, it's kind of fading so it doesn't look so vagina-y anymore. Let me just show you like one swatch. I didn't even spray my brush with Fix Plus. This is just what it looks like. This is so beautiful. 10 out of 10 if you're looking for a highlighter. It kind of has like a peach pink reflex to it. Super glowy, super affordable. You can just pick it up at Ulta. 10 out of 10. Oh, would recommend this. I'm so cringy. Why do I think I'm a memer? Another highlighter that I really didn't like this month is the J.Cat Beauty You Glow Girl Baked Highlighter in the shade 103 Pink Goddess. The reason why I don't like this is, I have two reasons why I don't like this. First one is it is so glittery. Like, I don't know if you can see all the glitter that's flying around, but it just has so much straight glitter on it. It's right here. The second reason why I really don't like it is because it is really dark. Do you see how from the side you can tell that I'm wearing highlighter? Like from the side today, you look at me and you're like, she doesn't have anything on her cheeks, but then you turn to the side and you can tell. When something's too dark for you, it's because you can see like a strip right here and you can tell that you're wearing highlighter, and I feel like when I wear this, you can tell that I'm wearing highlighter, and I really don't like that. So that's why this is a blush that I really liked this month is the Too Faced Love Flush Blush in the shade Your Love is King. I'm wearing this on my cheeks right now. I've talked about my love for the Too Faced Love Flush blushes in my last I've talked about my love for the Too Faced Love Flush blushes. I can't fucking talk. I don't know why. Maybe I should end my life now. For the Too Faced Love Flush blushes in my February shits and hits. But I just recently got this color and I really, really like it. I also got the shade Your Love is King, but since we're ending kind of the winter months, it's snowing outside right now. I've been kind of gravitating towards this darker plum shade. These claim to be 16-hour blushes. I say that they last for like 12, which is like pretty good. Why would you need to have your blush last any longer than that? I just think these are really good quality blushes and I really, really like this color. It's in the shade Your Love is King. I never mentioned that. The last product that I really didn't like this month is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. So let me finish before you understand what I'm about to say. I really do like the product. It's my favorite bronzer ever. I think it's so beautiful, but it breaks so easily. So this is what it looks like right here. I'm wearing it on my cheeks right now. I really do like this bronzer, but the packaging is so flimsy. Mine doesn't click all the way and therefore it broke, so I had to repress it. I have a vlog of me repressing it, and now before it had a coconutty smell, now it has an alcohol smell, of course, because I mixed it with alcohol, and now it's just like I don't want to use it. And once the alcohol is mixed in with it, I've been hitting hard pan on it, and hard pan is when there's kind of like a film over it and you can't use that. If you guys have experienced when you like wet your brush with Fix Plus and then go into an eyeshadow and then your eyeshadow gets like a film over it, that's what hard pan is. Like, why would you use Fix Plus on a bronzer? I don't know, but I haven't even been using Fix Plus on this and it's just trash. Like, I love the product, so I might buy a new one and try and just like bubble wrap in it whenever I'm carrying it. So, but I don't know. I really like the product. Not a huge fan of the packaging. Whew. I have 4 more favorites to go through with you guys. My first one is this eyebrow highlighting pencil. I got this in my Ipsy bag, and normally I don't talk about things that I get in my Ipsy bag in my favorites videos because, like, I don't know. I just feel like if I didn't buy it, then I shouldn't really be talking about it. But this is the Chella Ivory Lace Highlighting Pencil. I use it to carve out my eyebrows. I used it today. This is so fucking creamy. Just look. Okay, one swatch. See how like creamy it is? I think it's beautiful. It blends out so nicely. I can't even explain it. Once I run out of this, I'm totally gonna buy it again. The only issue for me, I think I need to buy a pencil sharpener that's specifically made for this. Yeah, because this is not gonna fit in a pencil sharpener. That makes me really sad, but you know what? You win some, you lose some. So I really like that. I'm totally gonna buy it again. I got this in my Ipsy bag. Yada yada, whatever. The next thing I really like are the ColourPop single pressed eyeshadows. These did come out in like January or something. And I got this a few months ago. No, I didn't. I got this like in February, and I really like these. I have them. This is the only thing that I'm wearing on my eyes, and this is the high maintenance palette. And the only thing that I don't like is the packaging is so bulky, and it doesn't have the name of the palette on here or even the names of the colors. You can buy all these colors separately, which I do really enjoy. That if you don't want this whole palette, then you can just buy them separately. I'm not a huge fan of this color just because I can't really use it in my inner corners because it's a little bit too dark, but these are all all so fucking pigmented. Like, these are the most pigmented eyeshadows that I've ever used in my fucking life. Look at that. Those are the matte. And usually mattes aren't that pigmented, but these ones are. They are so beautiful and they blend out like a dream, and I love these. This palette was pretty inexpensive. It was only like $18 for some of the best eyeshadows that you will ever try. So yeah, two more favorites. So this is the Tarte Shape Tape. I mentioned in my last video, or I don't know what my last video will be when this goes up, but in my Tartelette Bloom tutorial, that I did not want to fall into the hype of buying this and liking it, but I do really like it. And I don't usually like, I'm not usually a contrarian. I'm not really the kind of person that's like, oh, if this is hyped, I'm not gonna say that I like it. I don't usually do that, but this, like, I didn't want to buy it, but it is really, really good. And I think that it's like taking over my spot of my favorite concealer, which I'm like kind of upset about. The only thing that I will say is everybody says that you don't need to set it because it won't crease, but mine has started to crease actually. I mean, it's not like major creasing. It's not as bad as some other concealers, but I definitely do think if you want to be safe, then you should just set this. This is really high coverage. I'm only wearing one coat of it. I just did one swipe underneath my eyes, and then this is just the outcome, and I totally recommend it. I'm in the shade Fair Neutral. It is a little bit light for me, but it's okay. I'm making it work. And then the very last favorite, video's almost over. Aren't you so excited? This is the Freida Frizz Ease Nourishing Oil Elixir with Argan Oil. I was using this in my night routine actually, and I'm gonna put it in my hair now because my hair is wet. You just take a pump, and I usually split my hair into two, and then I do one pump for each kind of half. I need to brush my hair, otherwise it's not really gonna work. But basically, like, if you have hair really similar to mine, my hair is really thin and really long, so it gets tangled super easily because if it's like static or anything. I really like this because it makes my hair softer. It detangles my hair. It kind of reduces frizz. So if you have frizzy hair, I don't have the most frizzy hair ever, but if you have like pretty frizzy hair, this is worth a shot. This is pretty inexpensive. I got mine for $10 at Ulta, but they sell it for $8 at Target, and I really, really like this stuff. Corey got me hooked on it. She loves it. I love it. I totally recommend it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this March fits and fits. I always say fits and fits. I don't know why. This March shits and hits. If you want to see more monthly favorites, give this video a thumbs up, and even if you don't, I'm still gonna keep making them because I want to do what I want to do. I'm just kidding. Love you guys. Please comment, rate, subscribe, suck my dick, and keep on showering.